Plenty of action, even though there might not be enough breeze. There's plenty of chop, and there is a battle for the lead. The Lange brothers have edged out a little bit with a move across to the middle left on the way up the final beat. That is, we'll watch them go around here on the final run. It's a very short one, but you can see there are boats still going around the bottom mark now. And there are actually still boats with a little bit of ways to go to the bottom mark. Oh, thank you. Now, check it out. Kevin Fisher, Jouvin coming around in second, Bildstein, Husel right behind them. This is going to be a very tight battle. We're going to stay with you from the air and the drones, thanks to our friends at Icarus Sports and their piloting abilities. Look at the set. Beautiful set from Husel, and allowed him to absolutely fly to leeward of the French. They're going to have to drive. They're going to have to jibe out, though, aren't they? All right, we're staying here right with these guys. Great battle, 1, 2, 3. Argentina, France, and Austria's away. We're going to stay with the lead boats here. Jouvin and Fisher have got the boat moving at least finally, but Langes are sailing away from them. And unfortunately, the poor Uruguayan kids, by a little bit of holdout on the top right of the course, went from first to eighth. And what happened? Oh, Russian in the water. Russian in the water. All right, don't worry about it. We're good. We're good. We're going to stay with these leaders, though. Watch the battle. Fisher now trying to go low. Lange matching him. I mean, really, you see him standing on the boat. There's no passing lanes here if you're Fisher. Well, I mean, well, we'll ask a long-time 49er sailor here. Trevor, what do you do here? What's the move?
The move here for Fisher is to try and get on Lange's leeward wake. So what they're doing actually now, they're both battling to go low. And then Fisher, he's playing a little game. He's actually coming up right now, trying to bait Lange into going high, and then he'll probably try and duck under and get to his left to be in the right spot for the jibe so that they can simul jibe. Although he's pushing hard now, so you can see the crew on Fisher's boat's pushing hard. So
yeah, I mean, they're going for the roll here a little bit late down the course. The real trouble is that Fisher is possibly sailing himself out of second place because Bildstein and Husel off on their own on port. So we'll see. I mean, it's a tough thing here with the different angle of the waves and the angle of the wind, but it's all about who guesses right. The Brazilians doing a nice job working to leeward on that lead pair, but you know, I think the Langes are looking fairly strong. I don't think Fisher gets the roll. He's going to run out of runway in another 25 seconds. Oh, there they go.
That's the right move.
All right, so Fisher leads the jibe, and we're going to stay here with Lange. Lange jibes. And I'll tell you what, who's got the cross here? Oh, Brazil's going to jibe. Everybody's setting up for the port jibe. And Bildstein Husel will be coming in from the other end of the fleet. It's going to be absolutely fascinating, folks, as we work our way down here to the last, I don't know, 250 meters in this race. And Iago and Klaus Lange looking very, very strong there. They're basically on the port jibe ley line to the finish. Fisher will have another jibe in it, as will the Brazilians and the Brits behind him. But the Uruguayos are trying to eke back in, grab a couple points back from all those they lost at that top mark. I'm sure those 19-year-old kids were pretty chuffed at leading this fleet. And Uruguay is holding on till the very last moment. The real question is what's going to happen with Bildstein Husel. We're watching from the air with the lead boat coming in. And I don't know if we can pan up and see the other boat coming in just yet, but we'll see. How does it look to you, Krip?
It's going to be pretty tight. Bildstein has great angle, so he's on the long jibe now.
I think he's got Fisher.
Oh, yeah, he's got Fisher. The question is, does he have Lange? Bildstein has pressure. His pressure and angle right now, if you look, Lange is lifted. So I think Lange is going to have a bit of trouble here.
Boy, what an amazing thing. Bildstein... he really has been crushing this regatta. Other than a DSQ, the boys really would be leading right now, most likely.
Potential slam dunk.
So here comes the cross. There he goes. He's not going to cross. Lang is going up there to Windward. And will Bildstein be able to get through the lee? He does. And that is a pass, ladies and gentlemen. But now they've got dirty air. And now you can see Lang is starting to surge. Who is going to win this one? It looks like it's going to be the Austrians. I think so. Do you think so? Oh, another 10 meters. Austria takes it by a nose. Obviously not official results, folks, but that was amazing stuff. What a short leg, but you get to see, you know, two guys mess with each. It's the best example possible of two guys messing around with each other and one guy getting free and finding a little bit of extra and leading to the win. Great job for the Austrians. Great racing in this 49er qualifying fleet. And Gold Fleet Racing begins tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. That's when we see the action.